Hi, friends. Just wanted to do a check-in this evening. It's April the 15th. Um, I've written a weekly letter um, as I had suggested that I would, and I'd like to share it with you now. The Lord is indeed risen. These are the words that the world proclaimed last Sunday, and they are still true today. It may not have seemed like the Easters of years past, but just remember what the very first Easter was like for the earlier followers of Christ. Perhaps it too was confusing, lonely, or unfamiliar. So we know Easter continues over the next 50 days, so we continue to celebrate our risen Lord. This Sunday's lectionary is Doubting Thomas. Annually, we read this passage following Easter Sunday. We hear the story of the disciples gathered in the room behind the locked door, and Jesus enters in through that door into their lives and hearts once again. I think more than ever we're called to reflect on this rich story in light of the world's events today. We're called to wade into hope's waters, to trust the current's ability to bear us up and allow us to travel down streams of joy. We are invited to share the splashes of hope that would hold us fast in our relationship with Jesus Christ. What are we to make of Thomas's response this year? I think what we're seeing is a shift, a metanoia, a new conversion. How is Thomas speaking to us this year? You'll also hear more on this with Debbie on Sunday as she's going to be preaching. Also wanted to touch base with you in regards to our weekly worship. As you may know, we continue with our Zoom gatherings online, and we're having great success with that. We continue to do that. This Sunday, the second Sunday of Easter, we gather at 10 o'clock in the morning over Zoom. The details are on our website and our Facebook page if you wish to join us. As well, our bulletin for this coming Sunday is posted online. Throughout the week, we're going to be offering a morning and an evening prayer. So on Wednesday mornings, you can join Reverend Bonnie as she'll lead us in morning prayer. These messages and services will be recorded and will be posted on our website and Facebook around 10 o'clock in the morning. I myself will also lead evening prayer on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. These will be taped and also available for you to view on our website. Things are continuing as normal as can be. Food Bank continues to operate with modifications. Meetings that otherwise would be hosted in person are now taking place online. If you would like a pastoral visit, please do not hesitate to contact the parish office. Reverend Bonnie or I could certainly speak with you by phone, or if you wish, over a secure Zoom platform. There is one thing that has changed, and that is a change in regards to pastoral visiting, and that happened today, actually. Previously, a clergy member could visit a loved one who was dying in hospital. They had to be on a list of 2 people. And often clergy will go in and visit people when they're near death and offer some prayers. At this time, unfortunately, clergy are not permitted, even if the family requests their presence. So I wanted to let you know that. If a loved one is close to death, please continue what you normally would do by most likely contacting the parish office, contacting me. I would like to know so I can offer pastoral support and Reverend Bonnie as well. So I just wanted to mention that. that was discovered today, as I had to reach out to someone in regards to a visit at the hospital. So we are waiting for the Nova Scotia Health Authority to release that information in a wider manner. The other thing that I can note is that we're continuing with our studies online. So Debbie Feist will be offering her reflection on Wild Hope, the environmental book that we were looking at during Lent. So that continues. First session is tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. and that is over Zoom. So you can go to our website or Facebook page for details there. Also, in the next day or two, I'll be sharing word of when our book club is going to be gathering online as well. So I wanted to make note of that. Another interesting thing is we're making waves on the national church, particularly the Anglican Journal. As you know, I wrote an article for the Journal, and now our very own Don Murray, who is our warden, has written a wonderful article on the justice system in light of COVID-19. So I just wanted to direct you to anglicanjournal.com for you to take a look at that article. Very well done, Don. We really appreciate your work as our warden and also as a lawyer in our society. One last thing, I wanted to say that we really are getting a great response with Zoom. A lot of parishioners are gathering for Sunday and online, and after a service we have a coffee and conversation. If this is something that you are uncomfortable doing, I completely understand. But if it's a growing area, a growing edge, so to speak, I'd encourage you to try to make the leap or to connect over Zoom. We are still continuing to reach out to those people who are not able to join us in this way because of computer or internet uh, issues, I guess you would say. So if you are interested in joining us, please feel free to do so. I'd love to see your face and hear your voice. So I just wanted to pass that message along. And please be assured that I continue to keep you in my prayers. And as I pray for you, please pray for me. This is a challenging time for many of us, trying to do things in different ways. And so it affects everybody. And so we continue to pray for our doctors, our nurses, our caregivers, all those who are helping society to kind of chug along as best we can in light of this virus. So that's my update for today. God bless and be of good courage.